Hello everyone, welcome. Sylvie here. This is Sun and Moon energy readings. I'm going to get right into a special reading for sign of Gemini. This reading is for the sign of Gemini. I'd like to say that all are welcome here. If something speaks to you, you're more than welcome to it. But I am channeling specifically for Gemini, air signs, during this Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius. I believe that it moves into Scorpio before stationing direct in Scorpio. So I feel like that's the energy that I was kind of like meditating on when I was doing the pre-shuffle. And I started with the Wild Unknown deck, or pardon me, I started with the Scarab deck here, and the Knight of Swords had popped out, and I put it back in, and then the Knight of Swords was at the bottom of the deck. So kind of really feel like something really significant, some type of information is coming in that's going to be sort of like a game changer, because if you notice, there's all these people like falling around in the background, and I'm getting with this person, this air energy, right? This is air energy here with swords coming in on this eagle. I was hearing old eagle eye. So I feel like if there's something's been blocked, or there's something you've been looking for, some sort of truth, some sort of information, it's going to be revealed, or something's gonna, some type of information is gonna be coming in here that you've been looking for. And then I shuffled the Wild Unknown deck, and these 4 cards came out, like boom, boom, boom. So I decided to keep them, with the 2 of Pentacles, the 2 of Swords, an Ace of Cups, and a King of Pentacles. I feel like it's that choice, right? And I feel like here, it's not that you're choosing between emotional fulfillment and like material wealth and stability and fulfillment, but you really want a balance of both. And with the 9 of Wands and then the 10 of Pentacles with the Hermit card, I feel like you're like, why can't I be wealthy and wise and feel secure and safe, and kind of like have it all energy here. And then at the bottom of the Robin Wood deck, 5 of Cups in reverse, Knight of Pentacles, and then the Devil card. There's also the 5 of Pentacles behind there. So this was like, I was thinking like, oh, this is my backup deck, right? And I noted that the King of Pentacles was at the top of the deck here. So I think maybe you're trying to leave a position or something, and maybe there's something holding you back, or someone trying to hold you back, something, a place. But I feel like you're choosing yourself here. I feel like there's some type of information coming in that's going to be a game changer. Pardon me, I am sick. I'm probably going to lose my voice. I have a lozenge in my mouth. I really want to do readings, but I am sick. I actually had to stay home from work today because I'm like choking. I mean, it's not funny, but I think it's just allergies. It's very dry. I have a sinus condition. I'm not, I'm okay, guys. This happens every year to me, and it's always around this time of year when the weather changes. It's like we've had a lot of rain, we've had a lot of wind, the leaves are falling. So I think there's just a lot of stuff floating around in the air, and I'm highly sensitive. I am going to the doctor tomorrow, though, for my annual, so if there is anything serious, I'm sure my doctor will let me know. Okay, so that being said, I do feel like there's something coming in here. So let's see. I want to actually clarify these cards with this deck. I mean, with that 5 of Cups in reverse, too, I just feel like it's also, like, could be a bit of... I feel like this departure, right, isn't going to be as difficult maybe as you thought it was going to be. Maybe it's going to be easier than you thought. Maybe you're a little on guard here with that 9 of Wands, but maybe things will go better than you thought. Maybe you're going to get this information, right, that's going to be like this game changer. More about this Two of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. Alright, so we have the Two of Wands, we have an Eight of Swords, an Ace of Wands. I feel like this is kind of what came out the other day. So we have 222. And this is air energy with fire energy here. I'm just getting this energy of you planning your escape here. And I feel like the tools for you to do that are within reach. This also, with this Ace of Wands here, could be this opportunity coming in. It could also be an opportunity that you are creating with the Two of Wands here. This is about planning. It's about progress. Thinking about the future, where you want to go, what you want to do. Something's holding you back here, this decision. Eight of Swords, classic air energy. Generally, it's you yourself holding yourself back, whatever that may be. It's some sort of like mental analysis paralysis where you can't make a decision, can't choose. Fear, doubt, whatever the circumstances. Don't need to focus on that, but you need to get out of that. So let's see about this Two of Swords. More about this Two of Swords. Just one card would be great. Thank you, Spirit. Appreciate you so much. Spirit threw out a lot of cards, but the King of Cups is by itself, so I'm going to take that. Where did the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck? Why this King of Cups here? Too many cards. But thank you. So we have the Knight of Swords wanting to come out with that Six of Cups. We also have the Sun card here as well. Okay, and then the Nine of Cups just flew out. Yeah, I didn't feel like taking those cards, and so I'm going to take that Nine of Cups. I almost feel like it's maybe you're in your head because this opportunity almost feels like it's too good to be true. With this Nine of Cups here and this King of Cups. I feel like this is a very creative energy. It's a very emotional energy. But I'm not getting I'm not necessarily getting a bad vibe from it, but I feel like this is maybe why you're in your head. Give us one more card here to clarify. Just one more. Thank you, Spirit. Eight of Cups. The decision it's forcing you to walk away from something. And I feel like that's where the hesitancy is. I feel like that's where the dilemma is. That's where you're getting in your head. I don't feel like here this is like, oh, you having to walk away from like things that make you happy and this and that in a certain person. I feel like this is more like this is an opportunity coming in. And it's forcing you to walk away from something, and that is scary. Maybe you have to leave one job to go to another. Maybe you're moving out of state. Maybe you're, going across water here, across the ocean, sea, whatever. That's what this King of Cups is doing. This person is literally, just walked upstream or is walking upstream. Notice that lotus in their hand there. So, pardon me, with the Ace of Cups here, yeah. I feel like there's an opportunity coming in from, like I said, with that Knight of Wands, there's something coming in that's not close by. This is from, I'm hearing out of town. So, whatever that means for you. So, we have double Ace of Cups. It's a lot of emotional fulfillment. So let's clarify that Ace of Cups. Could be a new beginning, and the way it came out with that King of Pentacles. It could be a new beginning, one of where wealth and stability, and look, we have the Four of Wands, yeah. Wealth and stability. Property energy. Could even be marriage, partnership. Beautiful fire energy. It's also a lot about balance, things working in unity, working in harmony. So if we think back for a minute to what I was saying in the beginning about kind of this reading, the energy was, I was thinking of is like about this Mercury retrograde period, and I feel like it's, instead of fearing it, I feel like it's more of a time to just like chill, reflect, think about things, get out of your head, make this decision with caution, right? But so you can approach it with clarity, I feel like is coming in here. Because we saw that Knight of Wands. We have this Ace of Wands here. You're walking away, and then there's this Ace of Cups and this Four of Wands energy. Look, we have an Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So, it's 3 aces showing up here. I feel like there's good news coming in here. More about this Four of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. Ancestors, guides, angels, we appreciate you. Yeah. I'm almost hearing like 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. It's like, and then like blast off. So yeah, Ace of Swords. I feel like there's something here you're like spearheading. Like there's a project, there's a position, maybe it's your own business. Whatever this is here, it's being manifested in such a way. Once you go through this retrograde period. So it's like they say, you know, don't make any big decisions, right, during retrograde period, especially for when it's a planet that's in your sign and it's in a sign of, you know, Mercury's our ruler, our ruling sign, our ruling planet, pardon me, for our sign. And it's also a planet of communication, right? So we don't want to make any hasty decisions, right? We really want to like take our time here. Use this period wisely, right? I feel like is the energy. It's not very long. So, you know, a month or so, right? Not even. Wow. Let's see, it just kind of popped out. We have that King of Wands. I'm going to take that because it was at the bottom of the deck and it kind of wanted to come out. We have the Justice. We have that Ace of Cups. I'm going to take it because it wanted to come out. I'm going to cut out all my coughs. Queen Bee, off the desk. Pop up. Come on. Let me sicky. Alright, so we have the Moon at the bottom of the deck here. With the Ten of Cups, we have a Six of Pentacles in reverse with a High Priestess. I almost feel like, yeah, you just, again, going back to that, maybe this opportunity looks a little too good to be true, but something is going to work out in your favor here. What did I say about just relax, you know, meditating, right? Using this time to like reflect, look back on things, really like, you know, a lot of planning here, right? This is planning, this is reflecting, getting out of your head, and getting into this calm state here. And so I feel like, yeah, I feel like Spirit is saying here, it's like, with this King of Wands and this Justice, I almost feel like this Justice card is blocking this King of Wands, and you're over here behind this Ace of Cups just chilling. So I feel like what I said, I feel like if you're trying to, you know, somebody's trying to block you here, you're trying to get out of like a bad situation, whatever that may mean for you when it comes to finances. there's going to be justice here. I feel like this is like heavy fire energy, and then look at all this blue energy, all this air and water energy. So it's like Libra energy, air energy, fair, balance, truth, right? What did I say in the beginning about something coming out? You're learning something. There's some type of information that's going to change things. And I feel like maybe somebody trying to hold you in a contract, maybe they're trying to be sneaky deaky, and it's not going to work. So let's just get some Gemini's energy here. Gemini's energy in this. Oh, my deck is upside down. Oh no, there were more cards upside down. Okay, that whole deck is upside. You know what? I'm just gonna use it. I don't care. Gemini's energy. Gemini's energy here. I don't know if Spirit wants me to use this deck. I feel like weird. 5 of Cups. Okay. So, yeah, well, we got that because we see that 8 of Swords there. So, all right, so we have the Justice card and the Strength card coming out in reverse. I feel like, yeah, my whole deck is, like, backwards. Okay. So, I feel like, yeah, it was just backwards. I think wrong. I feel like here with Strength and Justice card coming out for you, for your energy, I feel like you do have faith here. I feel like you do believe that Spirit has your back, that universe has your back, that you are in the right here, that you can, that things are going to be fair and balanced, right? There is going to be this new beginning with all these aces here. We have another Hermit now here at the bottom of this deck with a 6 of Wands, so I feel it's a level up, it's an elevation in your status, and there's a lot of success attached to it. There could be a little envy, but I feel like more of the way it's depicted here, I'm getting like you're like a leader, spiritual leader, a healer, some type of energy work here. Maybe that's why there's that emotional energy here. You're like an empath, a healer. Maybe somebody tried to take advantage of that. However, at the end, I feel like justice will prevail here, and this is looking really nice with all these aces. Final outcome here for this energy. All right, so we have the 10 of Cups, beautiful. Harmony, balance, joy. All right, so we have a 10 of Wands and a Page of Wands, so I feel like it's like that end to the struggle. There's definitely like this light at the end of the tunnel. Even though that's just a page, I feel like there was some type of spark or something that you have here, a goal that you've wanted, and now you've manifested it here with that 10 of Cups. Yeah, World at the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Swords and the 3 of Wands, and I can't show that because there's... Okay. Got a robe down a little bit there. And maybe that's it. You know what? It's like you're just feeling really free. You're feeling really confident. You're feeling really happy. You're really abundant. I mean, what? We have double Ace of Cups. The Ace of Swords there. Ace of Wands. This is really beautiful energy. I really like this. Overcoming some really, I don't like how this King of Wands is depicted in this deck here. I'm getting this like, so this is heavy fire energy, Leo energy, Aries, Sagittarius. I'm getting this dominant energy, somebody trying to, and look at the way this Justice card, look at the way she's side-eyeing him and he's side-eyeing her, and she's like, no, 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 no. Yeah. Somebody thought they were going to take advantage of you. No. Not going to happen here. More about this outcome with that 10 of Cups. We have 10-10. So interesting on 11-11. Alright, so we have another 10 of Cups and another 10 of Cups. Another Strength card and a 2 of Cups. Beautiful. Heavy fire energy here. Leo energy. It's being, again, I'm getting this balanced energy. This, Wow, another moon card. You want to talk about balance, though. Look, with this this duality here on these cards, both the Justice and then that Two of Cups and the Moon, and I'm saying with these two dogs here, there could be a partnership ahead. I do feel like there could be a partnership here. More about this Moon card. Why the Moon card? Why the Moon card for outcome? Whoa. Alright, the Nine of Wands just flew out on the floor. We also have the Three of Swords and the Queen of Swords. And Spirit wanted us to see that Ten of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I really can't bend down and get that Nine of Wands right now without messing everything up, but I think, you know, it was at the bottom of the deck before, so I think, you know, it's just saying that I think maybe you've been on the defense about something, or maybe you've been a little on guard, if we go back to that too good to be true opportunity thing. But I think you have to, like, you've healed, right? I think this is Spirit saying, like, trust your intuition here. I think you know. You're very wise. That this opportunity... Oh, look, I didn't even see the Ten of Cups came out. So we have double Ten of Cups, double Strength card, all these aces. Nine of Cups. I'm going to leave it here because I'm totally losing my voice. I really need to preserve it. I want to do a members reading. I might try later tonight. Might not happen till tomorrow. So, a lot of water energy here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. A lot of water energy. This is a very emotional period, right? We think about Mercury retrograde. Thinking back on the past. So, a lot of emotions involved. Maybe you've been at a job for a very long time and you want to leave. It could be a little emotional. Maybe you're moving, leaving people, places, things behind. Maybe there's been a little bit of a legal battle here. That could also be very emotional. Spirit is saying, trust within yourself that you have the strength to get through this battle. This Ten of Wands here is saying there is an end to it, right? You may not see it quite yet, but it's coming through here. I really feel this is a really beautiful, beautiful energy. I love this 10-10 energy on 11-11. We also have a lot of air energy here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, which I really like. So I feel like it's really like heavy clarity, truth. Nothing is, there's like whatever was hidden is now being brought to light. That is definitely happening in Justice here. Whoever this King of Wands is, no. And there's a fabulous new beginning. And it could even be this King of Cups coming in here, you know, offering this Nine of Cups energy, right? An opportunity for you to walk away from this King of Wands here, this King of Wands energy. And it doesn't have to be a person. It could just be the energy, right? You want something more fulfilling. You don't want something that's, you know, it's like, well, you could make, you know, it's like somebody could be offering you all this money, but if it's, you're tied to doing somebody else's dirty work or something like that, it's not worth it, right? You want something that you can feel really good about, something that's like gives you this clear conscience. It gives you this, like, you know, it's like a soul purpose energy, right? With that Hermit card that we saw, it's like, you know, what you're doing is good. It's helping others, right? You're bringing joy and harmony to others here. You're bringing happiness, and it's really beautiful. So I'm going to leave it here. I appreciate you all so, so, so much. Sending so much love and light. See you in the next one. Bye.